Hi everyone, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. For those who are viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. This is for my Virgos. Hi Virgos. This is your general tarot card read, okay? That's what I'm working on today. If you're looking for your love reads, I have them. I worked on all 12 zodiac signs, okay? So right now I'm just concentrating on general reads. Okay? Yeah, okay now. All right, I hope everyone's doing well. What do I have here? I have my Game of Thrones. All right, I'm going to clarify it with my Mermaid Tarot. All right. Okay, let's get started. All right. Just want to let you know real quick, my Virgos, because I've been doing this lately, just meditating for sometimes. I meditate all the time. What I'm saying is, before I started your read, I wanted to get into the cosmos and see what's going on with your energy or the collectives, you know? And Mercury is not helping you, okay? Your planet's not helping you, okay? Mercury does rule Virgo, the 6th house. But do you know the sign that really popped out? And it wasn't the sign, it was more of the star or the planet. It was the sun. The sun right now, Virgos, are on your side. The sun right now is in Scorpio, okay? We're in Scorpio season. It's in the 8th house. Excuse me. So I was surprised, but not really surprised that the 8th house is really amping your energy, because Scorpion Virgos, I mean, we're talking about Persephone and Hades, if you want to go into Greek mythology. Persephone is Hades, or was Hades' wife. So, of course, Scorpio season is an amazing energy for you, Virgos. All right, so take advantage of the sun. Set your intentions, you know, with the sun, not with the moon. The moon was not trying to do anything for you either. I checked. All right. So whatever you need, ask and you shall get. Not kidding. Scorpio season is really on your side. Moving on. All right, my dolls. First spread, I have the Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Okay. All right, I have a new setup here, so I have to get used to this setup here, my dolls. All right. Okay, it came out this way, Leonore. It came out this way. All right, so let's see. Aries is here prominently. If that means anything to you, it doesn't have to be. However, there's a conflict going on. There's a third party situation going on. Oh, Virgos. There's a third party. With my Three of Pentacles, I sense immediate third party, especially right next to my Two of Wands. I'm sorry. Get it together. With my Queen of Wands that was in the reverse, and my Two of Swords also in the reverse. This screams third party. All right, I'm sorry. I know we had to start off the bat like that, but yes. Now this is the kicker. Someone wants to start okay, let me paint the story. So someone here, whether it's Virgos, cross watcher, you put yourself in the story if it resonates. Someone here is seeing someone, right? Dating, you may be in a commitment. It doesn't matter. I don't care. With the Queen of Wands here, this is someone that you or the person you're seeing used to see. It looks like you were put in a third party before with this Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands returned, okay? So maybe your person told you, you know what, I'm not dealing with that Queen of Wands anymore, okay? And whatever, listen, if you see a depiction of a man or a woman, it doesn't mean I'm talking to that specific gender, right? I'm just picking up energies. Now, the Queen of Wands left the picture quite some time ago, okay? Yes, the Fool was caught before in a third-party energy, okay? They were caught. And if they weren't caught, then they left the situation. They left the whole triangle situation, okay? And decided to pick you and stay with you. Again, vice versa if it's vice versa. Okay, so yes, they left their old, ways behind, and they were like, no, I really love my Virgos. I'm going to stick to my Virgos with the Two of Swords in the reverse. But when the third party left, when they decided, and I don't know how it ended, I just started the reading. When they ended the third party situation, I don't know who came back around. Somebody came back around and said, you know what, let's start something. You know what, and I'm not shocked because of the retrograde, the energy of the retrograde will bring back people, Mercury specifically, right? People from the past, doesn't matter, family members, friends, lovers, old lovers. So it happens during the retrograde. Let's just keep reading. This is the story, okay? This is what I'm getting so far. Third party coming back around, okay? It was there in the past, then it left, but somebody wanted to restart the energy again. All right, let's clarify. All right, gosh, I really have to get used to this big table. So here I have, what do you call this? The Knight of Pentacles. I have my Four of Pentacles. And then I have my Three of Swords. Okay, sorry about the glare. I'm trying my best, folks. Just bear with me. You see what I mean? Okay. I really have to get used to this angle. All right. So what I see here, what do I see here? Knight of Pentacles. You know exactly what's going on, Virgos. You're not dumb. And I'm not, I wasn't saying that to say that you used to be dumb. You just know that something's up. You could sniff it in the air, smell it in the air, sense it. You could pick it up from your partner. And the funny thing is I don't see you talking about it. You're like, what are you doing with your life? I mean, I see this knight, and this knight is just writing, looks like in her book or her diary or journal. It's like you're taking files, right? Like you're taking notes for your filing cabinet. Why did I say filing cabinet? Whatever, you know what I mean. You're staying quiet. You're staying very quiet. Interesting. What you got up your sleeves? I know about you Virgos. Y'all worse than Scorpios. And then I have my Four of Pentacles and Three of Swords. See, someone, it just looks like no one is, this third party, whoever this third party was, this Queen of Wands right here, okay? Whoever she or he was that was in the picture, they really never left. Now, this could go vice versa. I sense for some, your partner works with this person. Okay, so there's a reason why they haven't left the picture. If they don't work with this person, this could be a parent. They share children in common, like an ex, where they share children in common. It's someone that they can't leave. Like, it's like, even if they stop the third party situation, the third the triangle, the love triangle here, even when they did stop, they couldn't really escape that person. Even when they were like, no, I'm sorry, Virgos, yes, you caught me, or no, I'm not in a third party, and they denied it, and they became faithful to you, because I do sense that they were faithful to you at one point. They were. It's just that, they had a little fucking mishap, right? But whatever the case may be, this person with the Four Cups and the Three of Swords never left their environment. Like, it's just, they were there for whatever reason that may be. I sense for a lot of you. There's a connection. All right. Second spread. The Hermit. Oh, this is you, Virgos. Six of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I got another one. Seven of Swords behind the King of Wands. This is interesting. See, this is what I mean. Like, someone here is very intuitive. You pick up stuff someone here is very clairsentient. They know how to, liars, bingo. You know when someone's lying. Somebody here, I don't know if you work in psychology or took some type of, psychology classes, or whatever of the sort, that's connected to psychology, the way people behave, body language. You pick that up very easily. Someone here picks it up very easily. Ooh, let me tell you something. Just because Virgos ain't saying nothing, they don't. Look at this. They know you're a cheater. With my King of Wands and my Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're not hiding anything from Virgos. I'm sorry. Oh, I felt some of you like, shit, you're fucking kidding me. Sorry. I don't know why I'm cursing. Yeah, I could sense that some of you are like, what? They know? Well, wait a minute. I haven't gotten into bed with them yet. I'm just talking to them. Okay. We'll see how far that goes. You may be just talking to them because you work with them. You may be talking to them because you share children in common, or this is an ex-spouse. But that's not gonna last for long. Let's see. Ace of Swords, look at that. Lies. Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Hey, mamma mia. All right, these were in the reverse. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's just lies, okay? You can't hide it. There's no way. And listen, Virgos, I feel like you're hiding something too. I'm not gonna lie. Who's this King of Pentacles? What's going on here? Oh, this is a third party within a third party? Virgos, only you. This is Virgos. You're not innocent. Okay, hold on. All right, okay. I know some of you are like, yes, I am. All right, okay. All right, okay. I just know someone here's lying. And I already sense it was your partner, or if you're separated and you're trying to inquire if your ex was always cheating. Whatever the case may be, you got your confirmation. This is not their energy. Yeah, no. Virgos, you're cheating. You're a cheaters. All right, I'm calling you a cheater. I feel like, you know that show Cheaters? I haven't watched that show in ages. I felt like I just entered that show with you. Anyway, with this reading. Virgos, you're hiding something. I don't know what that is. I don't want to say third party. I know that you're lying about something. Now, you could be lying about, not knowing anything, not knowing that your partner is seeing the same person you caught them with, 2 months ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. So you could be hiding that, with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. You're hiding something, Virgo. But then there's a person here. Who's this energy? Because this is not you. This is not you. This is someone. For a small group of you, you might have gotten a demotion at your job. That's for a small group of you. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. This isn't another energy. This is someone else, Virgos. That's in your, it's not your partner. It's not you. It's someone else that you know, okay? Not that your partner knows. I don't know if they know this person, this King of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. All right. So I have here my Eight of Swords, my Five of Pentacles, my King of Cups, my King of Cups. All right. So my Five of Pentacles is the only one in the reverse. Virgos, there's someone that you're still in love with. I don't think you're in love with your partner. Is that what you're hiding? You're hiding something. What I'm sensing is that you're not in love with your partner anymore. And if you're in a relationship with your partner, the cheater, or the soon-to-be cheater again, you're not in love with this person. I think you're just sticking around with my Five of Pentacles and my Eight of Swords just to stick around. There's a tie between you two. I don't think it's easy for you to just leave this person. It may be easy, but I don't know. Maybe you may be married to this person. It, whatever. The point is that you're not in love with your current partner. And if you're separated, you just recently separated, but there's no love. And it bothers you, actually. It actually bothers you because I almost sense that for a lot of you, you fell out of love with this person. There is no like, this is what I mean about Scorpio season. This is exactly what I mean about Scorpio season. This Scorpio energy right here. Scorpio is all about the unknown. Transformation. The death. Metaphorically. Physically as well, but metaphorically, a lot of time, the death, rebirth, and transformation stage. You're going through this energy right now, this King of Cups energy, the Scorpionic energy. You are very aware that you're not in love with your partner anymore. And you may be talking to someone else. You're considering talking to someone else. Could be someone from the past. I sense someone from the past. I don't sense a new energy with this King of Pentacles. This is like a realization, an eye-opener. I almost sense that for a lot of you, you're not seeing anything with my High Priestess in the reverse because you don't care. You just don't care. Yeah, you don't care, and you're pretty much like, it's okay because I'm over it anyway. It does bother you though. And listen, I don't want to say that you don't love this person or you don't care this person. I'm just saying you're not in love. Do you know what I mean? You're not, you felt better passion, or a better connection in the past before, but it's not there any longer. All right, with these three energies, it's just not there. Let's clarify. Yeah, it's not there. It bothers you actually. It's not something that, and some of you may not sleep at night because of that Eight of Swords. You may not be able to. You're stressed. You're worried. You're worried. You're worried that, I sense that some of you live with this person, with your person. You live with your person. And that's why I'm saying, like, maybe for some of you, it's not easy for you just to get up and walk away. And you're worrying a lot about a lot of things, a lot of aspects of this situation here. You know what I mean? All right, last clarifier. I have 10 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, and the Sun in the reverse. See, oh my dolls. It's just a wish. Oh, Virgos. It bothers you a lot. It really bothers you. And it's not just the fact that your person is potentially, am I saying that right? It's not that your person may be having sex with this Queen of Wands again. You know, Queen of Wands, whoever this person is, Queen of Wands or where is it? Or the King of Wands. It don't matter. Okay. That was the third party, but it's not even. The whole thing bothers you, but you just expected more. It's almost as if whenever you had this hiccup in your relationship in the past, that ruined your home, your relationship, you know, it's almost like you guys worked it out and you were happy for a moment. I do sense that you were happy for a moment. For some of you, quite some time. And then someone here just went back to their old ways, or someone here just decided to just move on to someone else behind closed doors. And Virgos, a lot of you are not saying anything about it. You're keeping quiet. You're working hard. You know, you're heartbroken. You are. This is you big time. This Three of Swords energy is not. Like, I don't know if you could see this beluga whale. I hope I'm saying that right. And then, like, you see the mermaids here. It's like mermaids and mermen. There's one that is crying. Like, I don't know if you could see. Poor girl's, she's like devastated that this beluga whale is dying. I feel your energy from here, Virgos. It's awful what you're going through. I feel it really bad. And you're not seeing happy days any longer. This amazing energy, the sun in the reverse, is not good. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, Aries. Fire is prominent here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. And then my Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're confused. But this kind of reminds me of this picture. I don't know if you could see, like, you know, with these mer children and this mermaid over here. You know, this is the top of the water, like the shallow part of the water, the surface, I should say. So you got the surface here, where the sun is shining right through that water. This looks like the moon. The moonlight is shining right through that water, the surface. But they're looking up, you know. You really had a lot of hopes for this relationship. And I think that really breaks your heart, that not only are you not in love with your person anymore anyways, and you know that, you know, eventually in the near future, there's going to be a separation. You know, the Ten of Cups that you really wanted with your person. And I think both of you were really trying. I sense that both of you really did try to work this relationship out. Again, you know, yeah, there were hiccups and stuff like that in the past. Hiccups meaning trials, obstacles, hurdles. You guys really loved each other. It's just, you know what? It's fucking Scorpio season, Virgos. I don't know what to tell you. And let me tell you something. I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. And I was literally saying to myself, like, why, you know, if I feel so much Scorpio energy, how come I don't see the death card here? Because I felt it very strong. And I just turned around and I looked at the bottom of the deck, the death card. At the bottom of the deck. If I keep going, I see the Lovers. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart. Mercury. This was in the reverse. The Lovers. And I see why it hurts you to the core, because when I see the mirror image of this girl, I see that both of you, there's qualities that you both embrace about each other, that you love. You fell in love with this person because they it's almost like they mirror you at times. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad in a relationship, whatever. Tomatoes. But yeah, they're with the Five of Swords, I'm sorry, with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck in the Game of Thrones. There's arguments and disagreements. This is the end of a relationship. That's what I'm looking at. And then if I continue on, I see the Four of Swords. This is like the minor to the death card. It's just transformation. There's a transformation that's going on in your life, and it's a lot to do with relationships. If I keep going, I see my Hierophant. When I see my Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, this is more of a lesson in your life, a transition that's going on in your life, Virgos. That it was just written in the stars, and I hate to say that, but I'm gonna say it. This wasn't your person to begin with. Your Ten of Cups and this commitment that you were having wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to last. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't meant to last. It was here to transform you, teach you a lesson, put you through some type of it's almost like you guys went through a smooth transition. You know, yes, it's heartbreaking no matter how you look at it. But I almost feel like for some of you, you're like, you know what? It broke my heart to the core the first time it happened. But this time around, I'm okay with it. And it's the reason why I'm looking at my Nine of Pentacles, my Knight of Pentacles, like... You have plans for yourself, bigger, better plans, and I don't think it involves anyone. I think it has a lot to do with just your life experience, almost like a tarot moment that you've accepted. A smooth, it's like I'm just picking up like a smooth transition that's happening in your life. Like, you know what? I'm accepting this situation here. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, with my Eight of Swords, it worries you. It does worry you. All right. That's all I have for you, my darling Virgos. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.